Love and Marriage Huntsville, which comes on which is produced by Carlos King. So if y'all don't know, Martell Holt, he was married to his ex-wife Melanie, and Melanie Holt or Melanie Cherie, however she want to be, whatever name she going by at the moment. And when their first season of Love and Marriage Huntsville, it came out that he cheated on Melanie. He was calling his baby mama a peasant at the time, and I'm like, who is this dude calling this lady a peasant? Because I don't really watch a lot of reality shows. I normally just watch the reviews, and then after that I figure out whether or not I want to watch the show based on a review. And so I had watched, I think Funky.Neva, I think was like the first person to review Love and Marriage Huntsville, and then a couple more YouTubers that I've subscribed to, they started reviewing it. So I started watching Love and Marriage, and baby Martell, So now him and Melanie are divorced. He got his 5 kids, his 4 with Melanie, his 1 with his baby mama, and now apparently, allegedly, him and Cherie is dating. Sheree, not Cherie, Sheree. So, of course, this is Sheree's 3rd or 4th time being back on Housewives. She finally got her chateau built and together, honey. She recently, if you were currently watching Atlanta, she was dating that felon dude from her last season. She was on Housewives, and they broke up because he on house arrest and he couldn't come out. And Bravo allegedly didn't want to pay him because I think he did an interview saying, he couldn't just go out to socialize because he on house arrest. They gotta pay to film. Basically, if y'all would have said this was something work related and paid me, then yeah, I'd have been there. But hey, so her Tyrone, his name Tyrone. So Sheree and Tyrone, they not together no more. And now allegedly, Cherie and Martell is dating each other. Also, Candy said that Martell and somebody she knew had came into our restaurant a while ago. I don't know if this was like last year or sometime or a couple months ago, to be photographed and taking pictures and stuff of them on a date or whatever the case may be. And she just don't want, Sheree to get herself hurt or anything like this. Because, she don't want her to get took, bamboozled, hoodwinked. But here, let me tell y'all something. This is a PR relationship. This is for stunt and shows. Okay, this is for Love and Marriage Huntsville and the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I'm pretty sure, they probably did hunch. Who knows? And so, because, Martell ain't got nothing going for himself but that wine with his grandma name on it, who one of my favorite YouTubers keep calling incest. Her name is Keisha Irvin. She has a YouTube channel called At Color Me Pink. She forever calls it incest, and it's called Inez. That shit cracks me up. His wine, he has named after his grandmother. I don't know if he has his builder's license or not, because he had failed the test, and he always was attaching himself to somebody who had a license so he could be a subcontractor. And allegedly he telling people he not dating Sheree, but he trying to build a pool in her yard. And I'm like, is she paying you under the table because you don't have a license? What in the house hairstylist hell is going on here? But Sheree allegedly did an interview with somebody who works at TMZ, adjacent to TMZ. I don't know. And they asked her if she was dating that man. She said she was. He said they're not, allegedly. I don't know. This is a PR stunt. They both dating so they can have a storyline on both their shows. Because currently, Sheree don't have no storyline. Martell ain't got no storyline outside of his wine and him still picking fights with Melanie. They both then finally got them some business and decided they just gonna go into business together, had them a PR stunted relationship. And I can't wait to see how this foolishness gonna play out on the next season of Atlanta, and I guess the rest of the season 4 of Love and Marriage Huntsville. But I don't believe no bit more they in a real relationship. This is for stunts and shows. This is a PR relationship. Everybody kept saying Michael B. Jordan and Lori Harvey was in a PR relationship. This is a real PR relationship. That's what this is. Okay? And baby, please find you some business news. Lamar Odom He want Chloe back real bad. And I just need him to get his life right in every aspect of getting his life right. Currently he's been on a bunch of different reality television shows. He started off, what was it, a year or so ago on Dancing with the Stars. Then he was on Celebrity Big Brother recently, and now he's on the celebrity edition of College Hill on BET Plus. So Lamar is out here getting his checks, getting his coins, and he's still whining, crying, and begging behind Chloe. Baby, Chloe is in the verge of being stupid, okay? Chloe is in her season of stupidity. I mean, she always been there, but she in her stupidity season real bad right now. So you gotta let Chloe go through whatever she going through and really get through all of this, and hopefully she come back on the other side with some good sense. Cause you know what? Out of all of them heifers, the only ones I like for real is them kids. The one I think that might be a lesbian allegedly. What's the tall one, that model? Kendall. She give me dyke vibes. I'm sorry. I'm probably edit that out. I'm bisexual. I could say the D word. Um, and the one that married the drummer man I like. Courtney. Cause them two, they seem unproblematic. They mind their business. They not in a whole lot of drama like that. They'll be in controversies for maybe doing or saying something stupid. But unlike them other three, well, four if you count Rob ass and then Mama, they ain't really in no nothing like that. But Chloe needs self esteem. Chloe needs self love. Chloe need to go talk to a therapist for real. On the next season of that little show they got, she need to go talk to somebody. That's what she needs. She needs to talk to somebody. It's a lot of shit Chloe dealing with, and I'm telling you, Chloe, if you go sit down and you really, truly, honestly hash that shit out and talk to somebody, girl, your life will go right. I'm telling you, do that. But baby, don't take Lamar back. Don't do that. I mean, if you want somebody who may or may not treat you right, well, no, because Lamar was cheating on you when y'all was married, and he overdosed and died at the Bunny Ranch brothel. Nah, man. Lamar, leave that lady alone. Leave her alone, Lamar. You need to go somewhere and get you some business too. You need to go talk to somebody too. That's the problem. You and Chloe ass both need to go and talk to somebody. Go talk to somebody. That's what y'all need to do. And my next bit of news, my second to last thing I'm going to talk about is the Kiki versus Zendaya colorism and fame conversation. So, this is something I wanted to talk about because, I'm dark skinned, I'm black, I'm a woman. And so, I basically, well, I'm a little bit older than Kiki. Is Kiki? I don't think Kiki, no, I think Kiki Palmer's 29. I think I'm like a year older than Kiki, and I know I'm like 4 years older than Zendaya. 4 or 5 years older than Zendaya, because I'm 30, and they're both like in their mid to late 20s. So it was a conversation that was had about, Kiki Palmer not being as successful as Zendaya because of colorism. And the fact that Kiki is quote unquote black famous and not mainstream famous. And I feel like people forget one key fact in Zendaya and Kiki's rises to fame. Zendaya's also a model. Okay? Zendaya models. She's a model. We've seen Zendaya in the Estee Lauderdale commercials. Who else she do commercials for? The perfume people. I think Estee Lauder had perfume out too. You know what I'm saying? She does clothing, like fashion shows and stuff like that. Like Zendaya's a model. Oh, she was modeling some jewelry, I think, for Tiffany's or somebody. Like Zendaya's also a model. So that's where there's like this shift in how many people know her. You know what I'm saying? Versus Kiki, who is an actress, a talk show host. She's become, somebody in the culture who has solidified her legendary or iconic status. I mean, think about it. How many times was everybody saying, sorry to this man? That was Kiki. And the gag is, that's Kiki. That was Kiki. Kiki did that. That was Kiki. She even had a song. Oh, my Kiki. Like y'all remember y'all was singing it. Like let's not play this game. Like Kiki ain't that girl. You know what I'm saying? And Kiki had to let y'all know just that. So she responded to the tweets and she was like, "A great example of colorism is to believe I can be compared to anyone. I'm the youngest talk show host ever, the first black woman to star her own show on Nickelodeon, and the youngest and the first black Cinderella on Broadway. I'm an incomparable talent, baby. This is Kiki Palmer. I've been a leading lady since I was 11 years old. I have over 100 plus credits and currently starring in an original screenplay that's number one film at the box office. Nope, the the Jordan Peele movie. I've had a blessed career thus far. I couldn't ask for more, but God continues to surprise me." Exactly. Kiki Palmer she's been in numerous movies. Like she was in that movie Jump on Disney. She was in the movie Rex on Nickelodeon. She had her own TV show on Nickelodeon, True Jackson VP. She um she was on Star on Fox. I loved her in that. She was in what? Uh the remake of Scream. She was in something else, another like scary movie type show or something. She's been in numerous movies. So it's like Kiki is that girl. She had not one but two talk shows. She had a very own talk show that was on BT, and then she became the co-host on the ABC show with Michael Strahan and that white lady. Oh, sorry, I don't know her name. Sorry to that lady. Um, yeah, so it's like it has nothing to do with Kiki being a darker skinned girl versus Zendaya being light skinned. And let's not act like Zendaya herself hasn't touched on colorism herself when she said she's been offered roles that she knew could have went to somebody who was dark skinned. You know what I'm saying? So Zendaya knows that colorism plays a role in certain situations. So there's no way we're going to sit here and act like, somebody's better than the other. They're both beautiful, young, talented boss bitches, queens out here getting how they live. Like, let's not do this. So for Kiki to respond like that, and she ain't like really come at nobody sideways, but to let y'all know this is who I am. Do not play with me. Yes, Kiki. She was not saying that colorism doesn't exist. She's just saying that, to compare me to Zendaya, but make it about colorism because you feel like I'm just now getting my big break when, girl, I've been around. You might not have been checking for me. And this is the one thing I hate about Gen Z, because these are the people that's always bringing up these goddamn conversations, is Gen Z. If you're a millennial or a little bit older, you know who the fuck Kiki Palmer is. You might not know who Zendaya is, depending on how old you are. But if you're a millennial older, you know who the fuck Kiki is. That's Tequila and the Bee. You know how many black people probably don't even know Kiki Palmer's real name, but they know that's Tequila and the Bee? To a buku black people, Kiki Palmer will always be Aquila and the Bee. That's iconic as fuck. Yes, Zendaya has now been trademarked as being Rude, the little crackhead girl on that show Euphoria. I can't watch. That show does too much for me. Um, I had a sibling who, had addiction problems. So that show for me that's a lot. I can't watch Euphoria. Sorry. Even though it sounds like it's a good show, I be watching the clips and stuff and reviews. I can't actually physically watch Euphoria. I can't. Um, but again, that doesn't say that one is better than the other. They're both bosses and queens in their own lanes. And y'all need to respect that. And the last thing I want to talk about in my what's trending is the Black Panther 2 trailer. It comes out November 11th, which happens to be my fourth oldest brother's birthday. Um, that's a Friday, I think. But I'm excited. The trailer was everything. The tribute to Chadwick, I loved. Um, I know when Chadwick first passed, a lot of us was like, "No, don't cast T'Challa," or whatever the case may be. And I feel like we needed to give that grace and that time for that. I can't wait to see the second movie to see what they do, because this was supposed to be very female empowerment and female oriented, because Ryan Coogler said that even before Chadwick passed, that was the whole premise of the second movie. The fact that we're about to get introduced to a whole new country of Atlantis. I can't wait. The battle for the throne. Angela Bassett being the queen. You know, Princess Shuri finna step into a possible new role. I cannot wait. If they do decide to recast T'Challa on some multiverse type situation, I would not be mad if that's what they did. If they decided to recast T'Challa on like a multiverse type situation, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be mad. Um, where in a different universe, Angela Bassett was still the queen. Um, I don't know if they're gonna replace Shuri or whatever the case may be. Shuri, the actress, Letitia, is her name Letitia Wright? And have somebody else be Princess Shuri, or they make it. I don't know. I mean, because Black Panther is him and his sister. But if they decide to like I said, on some multiverse type situation, recasting, give us a different T'Challa, I would love that. Um, I don't know if they could have saved, Eric Killmonger, and brought him back from the dead. That could be a twist we get. Or they could make Mbuku, um, the new Black Panther. Who knows? I know Daniel Kaluuya, who was Oya K's fiance in the movie. He's not coming back. That's my birthday twin. Um, Daniel Kaluuya. He's my birthday twin. He and I have the same birthday. Um, yeah, I don't know. But I would love to see them recast T'Challa. I'm not gonna lie. I would like to see a recast of T'Challa or something. Who knows? But November 11th, the Black Panther 2 comes out. That trailer was good. If you haven't watched it, it could be on YouTube. Go to the whoever's in the cast, you may follow's Instagram page and watch the trailer. I am gonna do a review of the movie after I go see it. Because I'm gonna go to the movie theater and actually saw it. I went to the movie theater and saw the first one, which is funny because the first Black Panther came out on my second oldest brother's birthday, and now the first Black Panther came out on my second oldest brother's birthday, and now the second Black Panther's coming out on my fourth oldest brother's birthday. If y'all decide to make another, can y'all put it on my birthday? Thank you. Shit. But yeah, so that was like my 2 cents with Presh, my first video. This video is really long. I did not want this video to be this long, especially not with the amount of topics I had. So I'm probably going to edit out something. Who knows? Yeah, y'all, that's all. That's it. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell button so you never miss an upload when I do upload. Yeah, y'all. This is cute. I might do this again, depending on, what's going on, whatever the case may be. So yeah, y'all. Love you. Bye.